Hey Libra, it's me Marie, and welcome to Libra Lounge. Keep in mind this is a general read and may not resonate with all of you. Roles can be reversed, so put yourself where you see fit in your situation. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. I am available for personals if you are interested in booking a session with me. Send an email and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. So Libra, the energy that surrounds you, you have brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach, red flag, warning signs, take heed, risky situation, love bombing, overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain, and you also have rebound, flighty, temporary option, and unpredictable intentions. In Tarot, you have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Three of Cups is clarified by death. Eight of Swords in the reverse, clarified by the Ten of Swords energy. And the Hangman is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Judgment card is the overall energy of this read. So, Libra, it feels like you hit a brick wall with dealing with someone. I feel like this person went from love bombing you, being overly attentive, showering you with affection, um, to where this person has became distant, like it feels like this person ended things with you. Excuse me. And with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, here, I feel like this person here has gotten you. I don't know. I feel like you are all over the place in your mindset here, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Swords energy. You could be in this energy where you're ready to free yourself from this situation and focus on you. But I do feel like things changed here between you and this person. So you're in this energy where you're making some sort of judgment call here, because somebody has definitely changed. So we have the Nine of Swords energy, clarifying the Nine of Wands. So yeah, I kind of feel like you don't know what's going on with someone. They could be hard to reach, they went from sending you messages of love to now, they're guarded, they're hard to reach, but again, I feel like it has something to do with you, Libra. I feel like the universe is saying it's time for you to call judgment on this person. Could be a Pisces for some of you, or a Scorpio. Um, but I feel like it's time to let go, because it feels like this person has a third party with the Three of Cups energy. Seven of Wands is clarifying the Eight of Wands. See, yeah, it went from, you guys were constantly messaging each other to just a brick wall, to where you can't get this person on the phone. Messages may not be going through, and it could be bothering you a little bit. You could be stressed out trying to figure out what's going on between the both of you here. Um, and I feel like the universe is saying it's time to transition into calmer waters here. You know, um, it's time to let go. This feels like narcissistic energy, Libra. A lot of you, if you don't know what a narcissist is, you could Google it, look it up. TikToks talk about it all the time. But truthfully, it's just a demonic, entity, someone who is self absorbed. They come in showering you with love, affection, very attentive, and it's like once they get what they want, they distance themselves here. So this does feels like it's a third party with the Six of Swords energy. Yeah, it's time for the universe is saying it's time for you to accept this loss and move on here. For some of you, you could have been a rebound to this person. Why is the Three of Cups here? Eight of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this is somebody who is finding it hard to let go of a third party. I kind of feel like this person just looked at you as a rebound here. Um, this person could have triangled, how do you say that? Triangle you in a connection where they were putting a third party against you and you against a third party. Um, but they're clinging on to this third party energy. So whoever this is, They could have ended things with you, but I feel like this person will be coming back in its energy of the Six of Pentacles, you know. Um, to balance things out, only to end things again. So it's like if something is not going right with this third party, this is when this person comes back to you. And when things go wrong between, well, it's like this person make things happen between you and them to where, you're in this mental anguish where you're in your head trying to figure out what just went wrong. This is this type of person, Stilo. This is their type of game. So they're mentally manipulating the situation in their favor. So this person is very unpredictable, unstable, even, I feel here. It's like once you pour into this person, you give this person a lot of attention. You know, it's like a fix for them when you give them attention, when you give them what they want. It's a power up. And then they go and give that energy and power to someone else. And then they come back to you, power up from you, and go give it to someone else. So this feels like, you're dealing with someone that is a narcissist, Libra. So it's like whoever this could be a mother of the mother of their child or the father of their child. Somebody that they're backwards and forward with. This could be the main person in this person's life, by the way, here too. This is the one that stay home, make sure all the bills is taken care of, things of that such. And they definitely could have lied to you too, Libra, because you do have the Eight of Swords out here, and the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords energy. So they could have lied to you about them having, a stay at home baby mama, baby father here, but they're playing the game here. I feel like they're in the Seven of Cups energy where they're playing, the mind games, the Empress and the Six of Wands energy. So yeah, they do have a mainstay at home. And this definitely is feeling like someone they had a child with. So you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. You got the Tower out here. So I feel like this is a revelation for you. You're definitely dealing with a narcissist, This is a revelation in love. This person, like, I don't know, it just really feels like something that, happened and things were going well, and then boom, you were just hit out of nowhere with a ton of bricks, to the face. Here, you didn't see this coming. Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. And you have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be an Aries, Cancer, or another Taurus, maybe even a Gemini with the Lover's energy. So there's definitely a choice in love here. For some of you, not for all of you here, but I do feel like third party energy. This is the type of energy that, holds on to, other old exes. They keep tabs on old exes. They always talking to old exes here. So what you thought was long term is not long term at all, because this person is giving you, red flags. This is a risky situation. This is a warning, for a lot of you guys. I don't feel like this is for all of you guys. So it's best to take that leap of faith and just start all over fresh here and take this a loss. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yep, you got the Hangman. So it'll be wise if you allow this tower between you and this person. You might have to go no contact. Because sometimes when you're dealing with not sometimes, all the times, when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, they'll go no contact with you. And then, after so long, they'll reach back out. But sometimes not sometimes, all the times. I don't know why I keep saying sometimes, but all the times, shoot. You have to be firm with that no contact. You cannot let them back in whatsoever, because it's just a pattern. It's just a cycle. You're going to be in the loop with this person. So let this go, take this loss, get over this grief, get over this pain. I know it's confusing. I know it's hurtful, but it's like this person like to see, their counterpart in distress, because that's where they have control over that person. They know they ain't going nowhere. So let go of what you thought this investment, this long-term investment was, Libra, because it ain't happening. This is just somebody who's going to play with your heart. Three of Swords energy. Clarifying the Hangman. So yeah, let this go. You got the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. It manifests what you truly want. If you want something more stable, something that's, more concrete grounding, something that's going to prosper. I feel like, or someone who's concerned about other people's welfare, that's what you should focus on manifesting, because you trying to invest with this person is not going to get you anywhere besides hurt and in a cycle of loneliness, depression, frustration, anguish, losing weight, hair falling out, losing jobs, just it's a bad cycle, so I feel like the universe is saying heal from this, chalk it up as a lesson, and move forward. You got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Hangman. So yeah, this could be quite painful, quite sad here, but I do see you getting through this, with the Star clarifying the Nine of Swords energy in due timing. Another thing about a narcissist, they love to trauma bond. So if this person tried to trauma bond with you, that's how they try to wheel you in and get you stuck. You guys share the same sort of type of trauma, or they make up the same sort of trauma that you went through in life, just so that you guys can have some sort of bond here. So it's a mind trick, it's a mind manipulation. I feel like this person is like mentally trying to manipulate you into, staying in their corner. So again, a lot of you are definitely or have dealt with a narcissistic energy, so you know what this is all about. And no, I'm not a physician, I'm not diagnosing anyone, I'm just reading the energy. So again, some of you just have to start all over with your celibacy, or you might have to start all over with just being single and focusing on you, and that's okay too. So it's time to call judgment on this situation. Why is the Nine of Swords here twice for Libra? Got the Nine of Wands energy out here. Wow. So put up some boundaries, Libra, um, because all this person is going to do is drain your energy. Reserve your energy for yourself with the Strength and the Sun card here. Take action towards new adventures, new experiences, and let this one go, because it's just going to be a loop you're going to be in. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah. Page of Wands energy. So reserve your energy, or have the courage, to move past this. Again, this is a lesson that we all eventually run into in our, on our journey. So I just really feel like, it's time for you to focus on you. I do see good news coming in from something here, Libra. This could be about work as well. Something that you've always wanted to, do. But anyways, as far as this narcissistic energy, let it go. I'm going to leave it there. Take care.